Meet one of Donald Trump's typical supporters. This is an absolutely fascinating conversation. Check this out, leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. And Brenda in Tulsa, Oklahoma says you disagree with me, Brenda. You go right to the front of the line. What's up?
Hey, Tom. I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I disagree just about everything you're saying because every time you talk, you're slamming this president of the United States. If you like him or you don't, he's our president. And you slam him like other outlets do. And you tell everything that comes out of your mouth.
As is my right, Brenda.
Terrible on this president and on his kids and everything. And you're talking false about Tulsa being
the guy. Brenda, this guy is a grifter. He is a criminal.
There you go.
He is a rapist.
He's our president, and he's got this country together.
Shouting over me, Brenda. Shouting over. I'm just going to put you on hold for a second. Shouting over me. I realize this is how they do it on Fox so-called news. It's not how civilized people speak. And, I will let you speak if you will let me occasionally speak. Brenda, you are back on the air.
All right.
Make your point.
Am I back on the air now?
You are.
Okay, what I was saying, because I do live in Oklahoma, I do live in Tulsa, and I do know what's going on in our town and our state, that all this corona is nonsense. We don't got people in hospitals. It's none of that. We have been open. We have never really actually shut. We have our cinemas open. The pools are open. People are living their lives. If you want to wear a mask, wear one. If you want to stay home, stay home. But we are still going to continue living our lives, working, doing our daily lives, and that, whoever, I guess, who wears a mask, are they protected? Well, then they're protected. If the people don't want to wear masks and they want to live their lives like normal.
I get your point, but people wear masks not to protect themselves. They wear masks to protect other people. If somebody around you has the virus and they're breathing or talking and you're wearing a mask, it only drops your risk of getting infected by about half or maybe a quarter. But if you're the person who's infected and you're wearing a mask, all the people around you are safe because you're wearing the mask. So people wear masks not to protect themselves, but to protect the people around them. It's a sign of consideration, not selfishness.
Then people are sick should wear the mask if they're not going to spread it. Let them wear the mask. And on top of that,
yeah, you're right. But the problem, Brenda, is that for 2 weeks before you show symptoms,
like flies on the ground, Tom. We've been open here. Nobody's dying like flies on the ground. Nobody's stuffed in hospitals. And I think, a lot of people, 100,000 in the whole United States have died from it. But I think also they've had serious problems besides the corona. And I do think that most people have had maybe the coronavirus and passed it, be like another virus, like a flu. They didn't even know they even have it, too. I mean, you're going to every flu and every virus, we're going to cut down. I mean, you can see that we're not dropping down like flies especially in Oklahoma. And when Trump,
Brenda, you know how many people died of the flu last year in the United States?
We are happy for Trump, and we are for our president. No matter who, he's our president. He's got it.
I get it. I get it. You love him, even if he's raped women, even if he's lied about his taxes and he's a con man.
Spreading gossip.
I get it. No, I am. Brenda, these are facts.
You're one of the outlets who are spreading this. I don't know why people donate to you for what, to spread gossip on our president and everybody else and freak people out on corona and stay in the house. You don't know what you're talking about. You're another.
But Brenda, Brenda, pause for a second. Take a breath. I'll say something. You can say something. Okay.
That's who you are. Who donates to you are leftist.
All good, Brenda. Take a breath.
No, you're ridiculous. I don't know. You're ridiculous.
All right. Brenda, I am telling you, Donald Trump paid Stormy Daniels to be quiet. He paid Karen McDougal to be quiet. This wonderful moral guy that you're talking about has unprotected sex with porn stars three months after his wife gives birth to a child. And you think he's wonderful. I get that. Your moral compass is very different from my moral compass. You think that that this guy who has done absolutely nothing to protect America from a virus that's killed 115,000 people. And by the way, last year in the United States, the number of people who died from the flu was 3,448. This is not the flu. This is killing. You had a 20-year-old last week who had to have both lungs replaced. You've got 30, 40, 50-year-olds. If you are over 30 or if you are substantially overweight, you are at huge risk of dying if you get this virus. It may not yet be ripping through Oklahoma, Brenda, and Tulsa, but I'm telling you, it's on its way. And if you continue to follow this guy like some kind of cult leader, you're going to end up just like the followers of Jim Jones, dead, or at least really, really sick.
Why don't you let me talk? Why can't I talk? Yeah, you had your voice. Let's dissect your life, okay?
Okay.
Let's dissect your life like you do Trump. Let's dissect yours, okay? And let's.
Well, I'm not president of the United States, Brenda.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. He's a man too. Let's dissect your life. Let's go through all your faults, I bet you have closets.
So, Brenda, I'm curious. What were your objections to Barack Obama's presidency?
So many scared skeletons in your closet, Mr. Democrat hater of our president.
Brenda, let's compare presidents.
President, and
what were your objections?
We have problems in America for people like you and people who put this nonsense.
Brenda, stop for a second.
People listen to
I have a question for you.
Ugliness.
I have a question for you, Brenda. Calm down for just a second. Like I said, this is not Fox. We can talk. I have a question for you. I'll admit, I have lots of failures in my own life. But I'm not running for political office, and I'm not president. But Barack Obama did and was, and I know a lot of Trump supporters were very critical of Obama's presidency. And so I'm wondering, Brenda, my question for you is, what did you object to about the Obama presidency that you think is good about the Trump presidency? What did you object to about Obama as a person that you think is good about Trump? I'm curious.
Yeah, are you kidding me? He sold our country to our enemies, billions of dollars. He's been doing crooked stuff under our government that right now.
You're talking about Trump?
Because Trump's going to pull it out. It's called the Obamagate. If the media would at least focus on it instead of focus on every little issue to keep people's whole idea and minds off the real truth on this Obamagate.
Okay, so what is Obamagate?
All this division and you need to get in reality, Mr. Tom, instead of
Brenda?
Asking for donations to publicize and make our president look so bad that you don't know nothing about. You don't even know nothing about the state of Oklahoma.
Brenda, what is Obamagate?
Obamagate is Obama and all the crookedness that was with FBI and Hillary, and you know it too. You want to shove it under the rug too. It's going to open, like God said. The light will be shown. And you know what? You can laugh and you can get on TV and say how bad our president is, because that's the kind of guy you are. And you would rather slam our president than actually lift him up and give some support in this country. Instead, you're only negative. Oh, look at poor President Trump's son going to go kill baby animals. Get real, dude. Get real.
Yeah.
If you're going to have
Okay, Brenda. Thanks a lot. I just hit my limit. I'm sorry.